And over here, there should be some ammo. Barry? Appears to be a replica of a gun. The owner is probably a member of the NRA. You can deduce all that from there being a replica of a gun. It's trash. Someone must have searched the desk. It's on the shelf. Come on, bullets! Bullets! Yes. It's trash. Someone must have searched the desk. Now, like I was saying, Alexia had no development whatsoever. After she was introduced, there was no plot to the game. It was just, Wesker dicking with Chris, and Chris searching through the Antarctic. There was no plot to speak of. There was no motivation for her to be for doing any of the shit she was doing. Really, we have no idea about anything about her, other than the fact that, ooh, she's evil, and she likes to walk around behind people and laugh maniacally. Yeah, she's a mad scientist. I get that from the whole experiment with Steve, but there's no fucking point to her. There's no motivation. There's no empathy with her character. There's no understanding of her character. There is no fucking character. She just shows up, and that's it. And this is the sole purpose for the dark room. One of them reads, Marksman Contest winner, Chris Redfield. That's the sole purpose for the dark room, is to develop that piece of film. I think there are a few other ones, but actually I don't think there are. I think that's it. Chance it's her boyfriend. Desk is disorganized and untidy. It probably reflects the owner's personality. This is Chris's desk, Claire. That's all you have to say. Chris's diary. I hope it's not Chris's diary. Sorry, I couldn't help it. August 8th. I talked to the chief today once again, but he refused to listen to me. I know for certain that Umbrella conducted T-virus research in that mansion. Anyone infected turns into a zombie. But the entire mansion went up in that explosion, along with any incriminating evidence. Since Umbrella employs so many people in the town, no one is willing to talk about the incident. Looks like I'm running out of options. We've been receiving a lot of local reports about strange monsters appearing at random throughout the city. This must be the work of Umbrella. With the help of Jill and Barry, I finally obtained information vital to this case. Umbrella has begun research on the new G-virus, a variation of the original T-virus. Haven't they done enough damage already? We talked it over, and have decided to fly to the main Umbrella HQ in Europe. I won't tell my sister about this trip, because doing so could put her in danger. Please forgive me, Claire. Right. So, we all know how this turns out. I won't tell my sister where I'm going, because it could put her in danger. What does she do? She runs an armed incursion into Umbrella's HQ to find him. I'm not sure which one of them is dumber. Although you could argue that Claire is the more badass. Nothing suspicious nor out of the ordinary. Huh? Huh. Federal Police Department, Internal Investigation Report. Federal Police Department? Oh. For a second I thought they were trying to pass off some bullshit organization, but it's probably just the FBI working with internal affairs. Duh. Mr. Chris Redfield, Raccoon City Police Department, STARS Division. As per your request, we have conducted our internal investigation and discovered the following information. 1. Regarding the G-virus currently under development by Umbrella Inc. So far, it is unconfirmed that the G-virus even exists. We're continuing with our investigation. It is unconfirmed the G-virus. In order for it to be unconfirmed the G-virus even exists, shouldn't they have uncovered evidence of the T-virus? Regarding Mr. Brian Irons, Chief of the Raccoon City Police Department. Mr. Irons has allegedly received a large sum of funds and bribes from Umbrella Incorporated over the last 5 years. He was apparently involved in the cover-up of the Mansion Lab case, along with several other incidents in which Umbrella appears to have direct involvement. Mr. Irons has been arrested under suspicion of rape on 2 separate occasions during his years as a university student. Mr. Irons was arrested? Brian Irons. Irons was arrested. Does that mean that they had Brian in irons? Ow. Oh, okay, fine. Be that way. He underwent psychiatric evaluation as a result of the charges, but was released due to circumstantial evidence, as well as the phenomenal academic standing. He's a crazy raper guy, but he studies hard. Oh. This is the police. And he's been taking bribes for... How long has he been taking bribes? Over the last 5 years? 5 years? 5 years and just now there's a federal investigation of this guy? Really? Rapist McRaperface becomes the commish, the chief of the RPD, and only now they're like going, well, you know, maybe this guy wasn't the best for the job? I mean, really? Oh my god, my head. Ow. My head. Extreme caution. No shit, Sherlock. Really? Extreme caution is recommended in dealing with Rapey McRapeface. Yeah, thanks. I'll keep that in mind, asshole. Alright. Let's go develop that film. I swear to God, if I go down these stairs and the Nemesis jumps in, I'll do exactly what I did before and run the fuck away. Haha. Fuck you. I still have nightmares about that asshole. God, I hate the Nemesis. I love him, but I hate him, you know? I love him, but he scares the fuck out of me. Anyways, forgot to mention, if you did get Zombie Brad Vickers and killed him, he would drop the key to this cabinet. And in it is several different costumes, and I believe several different weapons, depending on what version of the game you're playing. I can develop film here. We'll develop it. Recruit. And this is Rebecca Chambers from the first game. And that is an awful, awful Photoshop. Really, really bad Photoshop. Jesus. At least, if it's not a Photoshop, I just made a giant prick of myself, but that's what it looks like. It looks like a head Photoshopped onto a body. Now, this medallion actually goes in the entrance, but we're not going back there, at least not for a little bit, so we're going to go this way. Forgot how much backtracking there was in these games. Go into the door. Oh, there's a set of handcuffs there. And I'm not sure where I was going with that thought. Special Tactics and Rescue... Special Tactics and Rescue Service? Is that what it says? I can't see. It's all pixelated. Fuck. A spade. Oh, I have to go back to the entrance and get that. Oh, I guess we are going back to the entrance then. Fuck.